production of the Vermont Social Studies Project is funded in part by a grant from Goals 2000 of the United States Department of Education.
It was scary for them because a lot of kids, they come up and they, well, what's the right answer? What answer do you want me to give you? Whereas, I'm saying, well, there is no right or wrong. You just have to tell me what you think.
The main scope of the course, which is to look at these larger issues, which incorporate all kinds of information about humans on Earth. It incorporates history and demography and study of religion and anthropology. It takes all these subjects and looks for the big picture.
And if we go beyond the traditional way of looking at participation or citizenship as, well, every 2 years I'm going to vote, that is just such a very narrow definition of what citizenship's about. That's just one small component to it. It's all the work that goes behind that and around that that's really what makes for citizenship.
And no two students will make exactly the same connections. But it's important that they be allowed to form those connections in order to make meaning out of it. And that's what history is. History is meaning making. It is constructing their own learning.
Throughout Vermont, you'll find high school teachers demanding much of their students. They have to. They're social studies teachers who are preparing their students for one job they all have in common: citizenship in a democracy. To live in a genuine democracy means thinking deeply about society and evaluating how it's working. It means an unceasing struggle to retain our liberties and a constant vigilance for justice and equality. Democracy is truly a way of thinking, a way of acting, a way of being. It's not an easy job, and teaching it is not easy. The teachers you'll see in this program use the ideals of the Vermont Framework of Standards for History and Social Sciences as the structure for instruction in and out of the classroom. The framework offers a multi-dimensional view of all topics and all ages in the high school. These teachers and students are focused on the knowledge and skills that will allow for a lifetime of critical thinking and learning. All of the teachers you've seen here are risk takers. They risk asking questions they don't know the answers to, and they help their students find their own answers. These high school teachers risk giving up a certain amount of control over their students in order to free them to be active participants in their own education. These teachers are not boxed in by a single discipline, nor do they box their students into a single way of thinking. Teaching this way helps students become better thinkers, improves their retention of knowledge, and gives them the tools they need to handle any subject matter in the future. Intelligent, thinking, caring, and active citizens. This is the gift that Vermont's social studies teachers give to the future.
Copies of this program and the accompanying Educator's Guide may be purchased by calling 802-654-7980 or visiting our website at www.retn.org.